That's right. Welcome to the True to the Game podcast. I'm sitting here with OG Smiley. It's me, JD, and we got a special guest for you, Armon Rashod, owner and designer of the Trenches Global Clothing. What's up, man?
Man, what's going on? What's going on?
You know the same thing, man. Just got done eating a beautiful steak. Man, from what I've heard, you got a crazy story, and I even heard about you before I officially heard about you. But man, I'm really ready to dive into this story. First thing I want to ask is, how did you and my dad even meet? How did y'all even come together?
Man, we met, man, while I was in prison, man. We met while I was in prison. It's crazy, man. 'Cause social media, man, it's crazy, a beautiful thing. You feel me? Be able to bring folks from all different sides of the world together. You
That's
feel me?
right. That's right.
Different sides of the country. Yeah, we met while I was in prison. He reached out to me on Instagram. I ended up handing him back. And, yeah, we've been doing business.
Hell yeah. What was your
Yeah.
take on it? How'd you like what made you want to reach out to him, Dad?
Man, I saw it. I was just on Instagram, just strolling, and I saw his story where he did a fashion show. And he did a fashion show in prison. And he took a paper clip and some dinner cloth, and he started cutting up all the damn the mattresses and the sheets and stuff, and he made clothes. And I was like, shit. And then Wendy Williams had put him on
That
her
was crazy. That was crazy right there. That was crazy.
like shit. I'm like, damn, do he need a manager? Do he need somebody? Because he raps too, but people don't know about that.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about the rap.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna reach out to this young man and see if I could get on his team. And I was hitting him up, and I said, man, I'm a manager, and I deal with some rappers, and I think maybe I can help you. And he was like, well, I'm really not like trying to rap right now. I'm trying to push my fashion, and I'm looking for some investors. And by chance, me and my cousin Corn, he's from Venice, California, we were trying to get a studio, and we had some money put to the side, but they kept giving us a runaround for the studio. So I said, "Cuz, it's this dude in prison, man. He got some shit going on. I think we should get invest in him early before anything happened." And my cousin here listened to my word on my nephew, and he's like, I showed him and stuff. Cause we all from the trenches, we all from the hood, from the ghetto and stuff, and we trying to get out. And he liked it, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I do it." And, we put money
So,
into it. We don't want to say how much, but we invested in it, and we couldn't give him all the money at a certain time, so we had to cash out.
Hell yeah. Represent, man. I wear my trenches shit out here. People be tripping, man. They ain't see nothing like that out here in the Midwest where I'm from in St. Joe. They see that and they start tripping. They love it.
hey, we about to flood them out there with it. We about to flood them out there with it. It about to be
Yeah,
a whole
man.
lot more on the way.
They really love it. I remember it was way before a couple years. Like, when did that video really go viral? Like in 2019 or some shit? When was it?
Man, more definitely around 2019, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
I remember
2019.
seeing that, scrolling and shit, and I'm like, look at these dudes right here. I'm like, these dudes get creative. I had no
Nah,
idea
for
you
sure,
was
for
like
sure.
a real deal designer, and you was gonna actually take your craft that you was perfecting, even in that struggle, you was still perfecting that craft, and take it into outside and really make it happen, man. I seen that progression because I used to talk to you when he was in prison and shit, and I see what you're doing now, and to see that, yeah, no doubt, man. So I seen you take that from what you was doing there, the dedication and the grind you had, and to see what you're doing now, man. It's inspiring, and I'm super proud of you, bro.
Man, appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it, man. Definitely been a whole lot of hours put in. Relentless hours. They were waiting on. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get out here and manifest it. Like, man, it's a dream come true right here. You feel me? Be able to see it all come. It definitely been a whole lot of hard work. Definitely ain't been easy, you feel me? But for sure. For
Hell yeah.
sure.
So let's talk more about your journey, man. How did you end up locked up?
Man, I actually got incarcerated back in 2016. I had robbery charges. Back then, I was like smashing and grabbing like boutique, like high end boutiques. Ain't no getting caught up before I could stop. Long story short, you feel me? 'Cause I know I couldn't make no career out of that. You feel me? But I had a
Right, right.
stolen bank account when I was 20 years old. At this time, I'm just doing that to really fund what I got going on to go and get the equipment. Because at the time, I ain't know nothing about financing that. At the time, this equipment like 25,000. I ain't knowing like they're gonna put 2,500 down. I had that in my pocket when I went on and
So
did,
you're
and I
saying
got
you,
locked
you
up.
already
You
had a
feel me? But
store.
yeah, I had a store in Bankhead when I was 20 years old.
That's
Yeah,
dope, man. Fashion, selling clothes.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Fashion, selling clothes. I was doing a lot of heat pressing and
Okay, so you were
just
designing
buying
your
the
shit
clothes
too.
wholesale. Yeah, I was like, and I had a studio in there too, but I wasn't rapping or nothing. Then I really wanted to like engineering and at that time I really wasn't sewing clothes. I ain't started sewing clothes till I got to prison for real.
Damn. Okay, so but you already had that in mind. You already had that in vision of getting into clothes, designing clothes, and when you
Oh yeah,
actually
I was full fledged. I was already designing. That's why it
got
was
you,
hard for me to stop when I got to prison because like, I already got a way going. How I'm gonna let it die? You feel me?
got
Like, I
you.
really had my whole side of my time. Like folks really weren't doing it how I was doing it when I was doing what I was doing. Now that I'm still doing what I'm doing, I'm really one of the one doing what I'm doing.
Hell yeah, man. I love to hear it. So, what gave you that idea while you was in there? Because I know you're in there bored as hell, and you still got your drive and your passion. But what made you really come together and be like, it's one thing to design some shit; it's another thing to put on a full fashion show in prison. Like, what was that? What was the mindset behind that?
Man, the mindset behind it was just like, man, I'm gonna do something I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen anybody do a fashion show in prison. That was my mind. That was going through my mind when I did it. Well, when I even thought about it, 'cause it was a long process. It wasn't just no snap of a finger or you know what I'm saying? There was a deliberate I had to make each outfit. You know how many days that was, you know how much hiding of outfits that was? That wasn't just no, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a whole lot of consistency and persistence to even hide this stuff and tuck it in the box how I need to be just so it didn't get caught up during the inspection. And them folk be there and took you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
It's
They
like having
took
a shank. I don't mean to cut you off. Like having a shank or a cell phone or a contraband.
Yeah, because they contraband on the clothes too. You feel what I'm saying? So you really got to DR for that. So you really got to make the clothes and hide it, and then still not get caught with the phone, and still, you know what I'm saying? Make sure these folk coming out. You got to tell these folk how to come out, because you know after a long time, some folks get stiff. They don't know how to. That what it used to be too, though. It really used to be therapeutic to even wear clothes in there, because after you've been gone, some guy might be gone 20 years. They ain't got real fresh in 20 years. You feel me? So when they put these clothes on, they don't even know how to act. They don't even know how they done lost their swag. They don't even know how to, you know what I'm saying? So they doing, hey, come on, man, they ain't pose like that, man. Get up out of here. You feel me? Just, they done lost their swag. So for me, it was just like, it made it easy for me to transition. I ain't really lose it. I ain't really lost a step. Because I was already still, in my mind, that way you lose it in your mind first. So when you be
Right,
like,
right.
oh, I'm gonna just cut it back on when I get out there, you done already lost the battle. You done gave up. You made an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just cut it off until I get out of prison. That ain't gonna work. You feel me? You gotta still be you. You
Word.
feel me?
Santana,
Yeah.
go back to the beginning, the chase, and when they almost killed you, and you was
Man, so so the chase. All right, so I'm leaving. I'm fresh out the stove. I done came and got what I was gonna get, and I done left. Now I'm on the way back to Atlanta. So just like the proximity, I know y'all ain't really just might not know exactly what it is, but for the folks who might be in Atlanta, like Dagleville to Atlanta, probably like 30 minutes. You feel me? And I know damn well I ain't had no business out there. I knew better. So you know what I'm saying? I'm on the high speed chase going back to Atlanta. I I get on the high speed chase, but I really burn them up. I really get up out of there, right? You feel me? I done burnt them up like 2, 3 times. You feel? I'm in a straight 8 charge. I'm 20 years old too. Man, I'm hitting it. I'm doing like one. Man, I'm hitting it. I'm in a straight 8 charge. It's like the Hellcat with a key red nowadays, because it wasn't none of these. They did a fast thing on the street at that time. You feel me? Long story short, I done got almost to where I'm supposed to get. You this close don't count. You know what I'm saying?
almost.
I almost got away. You feel me? But for real, right? I get on the high speed chase. Long story short, man, I crashed the car into an 18 wheeler going down like a 2-lane street. But the police get on the walkie talkie, so they probably talking to the 18 wheeler on. So he just pulled in front of them on 2 lanes. I'm doing like 60. I had to break it down. So I know I probably, when I slid into him, I had to be doing like 20 miles per hour. So I ain't make a hard impact. So after that, I hop out the car. And now I'm on foot. I'm on foot probably about 3, 4 hours. I'm out in the Chattahoochee River. I don't want to know. I'm going to drown in the Chattahoochee River. I had to get
Damn.
up out of there. You feel
Damn.
me? Yeah, so after I got out Chattahoochee River, I done hopped the fence. Now I'm going into like a like industrial, like building like space or whatever. So I done tried to hop into this 18 wheel over there, and me and the guy who trucked there playing tug and walk with the truck. You feel me? And then the police already got a perimeter, so somehow the police get over there so fast. So it's me, the guy who trucked there, and the police playing tug and walk with the door. So they pull. We doing one of these moves on the 18 wheeler though.
Oh shit, that sounds wild, bro.
And at the time, I'm trying to put it in dry, but they got an air brake on it, so I'm hitting the gas and ain't going nowhere.
Oh
So
shit.
man, I pulled the door, and then I know they about to pull. I let it go. I come up out of there. He grabbed my shirt. I come straight up out my shirt. Then I get just hiding into the other 18, like the back of it, like the trailer. I sat in there and caught my breath for a little second. Then I hopped the barbed wire fence, and I ended up cutting my hand. I don't know if you can really just see it like that, but I ended up cutting my whole hand right here.
Yep.
I could put my whole finger in there, like when I after the chase, and then my leg got caught on the fence too though.
Damn.
So I then I put my finger in my leg too though. So after that, I'm trying to go in the bed in the uniform, and no, they done call the police. The first thing they do, I ain't thinking. I done left my phone in the hot box. So when they call the police, it ain't taking long for them to get over there because I'm still in the perimeter. I'm on foot, so I got that far. You feel what I'm saying? So when they get over there, they coming. I see them. I'm trying to run back toward the wood. They hit me with the car, like the hard part
Damn.
of the car. You know what I'm saying? Like the guard rail part of the car. You feel me? Yeah,
Damn. They actually hit your
yeah,
ass with the car.
yeah.
And
They
he got it
actually,
when he
yeah,
land up in the car.
they actually hit me with the car. I got a rod in my knee right now. I got screws in my knee right now.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
I got screws in my knee right now though.
That's a wild ass fucking story, man.
Yeah, I
That's a
fractured my neck
wild
and
ass
everything.
story. You
Yeah, I
wasn't trying
fractured
to
my
you
neck and
wasn't giving up
everything.
without a fight. He said, fuck that.
Man, I was just really trying to go home, man. I ain't want no problem with no folks. Shit, I'm trying to get up out of there.
Yeah,
At
no.
that point, I don't want no problem. I'm trying to make it to see another day on the street, free.
Word. Man,
Yeah,
that's a
but
trip. That's a trip.
yeah,
Before we move into where you're at now, because I know you got a lot of great things going on now. While you was locked down, did you have a chance to really like read any good books, or because I know you was doing your fashion thing, were you reading any other books that kind of help stimulate your mind and give you some knowledge while you was in there?
yeah, I read a lot of good books. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, it sounds crazy, but at that time, it did a lot for me. I ain't can't even count like for just mentally, cause I was already smart anyway. You feel me? So when I had more time to sit down and think, it took me to a whole nother level. I was like, nah, this stuff really be easy. It just be me versus me. You feel me? But like far as books, good books that I read, and what books did I read? I read the Barons Law book. That was a great book. You feel me? It was about like it was more so on like trademark law, business law. It was a book on business law. That was exactly what it was. It was a business
Got
law
you,
book.
got you.
But I read a lot of books like school books, not necessarily like novels and stuff. Towards like the end of my bid, like when I first got into prison, I ain't had access to like school books. It wasn't nothing but like black novels. So I read a lot of like the Cartel, like those series, and a lot of other black novel like books or whatever.
Got
But
you.
when I got to prison, I started reading more like school books. So I'm taking and I'm reading it chapter by chapter. I start out with a dictionary first because if you don't know what the word man, you ain't even go really comprehend or really soak up what you're reading for real. So I start out doing the vocabulary for each chapter, then I read it. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But
Right on,
yeah,
man.
I did.
That reminds me of the story of Malcolm X. You know, when he got to prison, first thing he did was read the dictionary, and he got so damn good at that dictionary. By the time he got out, they couldn't stop him because his vocabulary was so crazy. But
Oh yeah, for
man,
sure.
I know you had a long journey. You're back on the streets now, doing better than ever. The Trenches Global Store in Atlanta, correct?
Oh yes, sir, for sure.
What you got going on in there? I know you're doing printing, you're doing embroidery, you got photography going on. I seen you had an editor in there. Tell us about the location you got now and all the projects you're working on.
Man, right now, we definitely still pushing the brand because that's what the funding come from. That will keep the lights on, keep the bill paid, the Trench Global, you feel me? But more than just the brand, it's the impact center. So we was able to give 25 children the opportunity to come up here the whole summer to keep them out the street, and they was able to get paid through another program that we partner with. like the program really gave the children a stipend, so they was able to come up here and work. Like they paid them to come up here and work for real.
That's dope, man.
So,
I
but
love to
in
hear
the, in
that.
the but in the process of them working, we just taught them skills like how to sew, free class videography, photography, and things of that nature. But it definitely was a great opportunity for the whole summer for them to be able to come up here, though. But that's really what it's about, though, man. Having a community impact, especially for me. I'm just really just more so about being more so of an asset than a liability to my community, man. I just did 7.5 years in prison. I'm just trying to be an asset rather than a liability out here. That's it. You feel me?
I hear you, man. I seen
And be it.
some of your posts talking about that. My dad was telling me some more details about what you got going on with that, man. And I really respect that, man. Giving back to our community is something we got to do. You know, each one teach one. I try to do what I can. I'm on the board of directors at a museum out here, and I donate a lot of my time building exhibits. You know, talking about our history and talking about things we got going on and trying to inspire the youth, man. So when I seen that, I was real proud of you, bro.
Man, appreciate it, man. That my goal to really just try to keep the young bro from me going to prison, man. If I
That's
can
right.
keep him from going, then I feel like that's my life. That's my life job to keep you from going to prison. Shit, that's it. That's all I really care about for real.
And it
How
sounds
can
like
I
you
be
learned how
able
to
to?
put together some of those programs because, like you were saying, one program funded the program for the kids to come in there and actually get paid to do work. A lot of us, me, don't know about that. Like I'm just now learning how you could use these programs in order to get money and funnel it into in situations to help people out. Like I'm still trying to learn about that, and it sounds like you're getting it figured out there.
Man, I'm figuring it out. Like so, right now, Richard waiting on the 1023 to come back. So that you need that to really be able to file for a lot of grants, and cause that's the non that's the tax exempt status. You feel me?
Got you.
So that really you can be a non-profit, but you might not be tax exempt status. You feel me? You can go to the Secretary of State in any state and register as a 501c3. But that don't mean you tax exempt. You have to file another paperwork called the 1023 EZ or the 1023 loan form with the IRS
Right, right.
to see if they're gonna grant you tax exempt status. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Sounds like you're getting it figured out. Some of that tax shit, I'm still learning, man. I still got a lot to learn. Uh, do you got a
And
new
that's part of
season?
them books. That's part of them books in prison, man. Small business tax for dummies. Yeah, shout out to them too. That was a great book. You feel
Right
me? I
on,
read a lot of everything now. For
right
sure.
on,
One of
man.
them books in prison, for sure.
Do you got a new season of designs coming, or are you still cooking some stuff up, or what do you got going on?
Oh yeah,
With
we definitely got
designs.
new. Yeah, we definitely got new season of designs coming, man. Right now, we're about to be loaded up. We should expect a new load of inventory probably about 45 days from now.
Got you, got you.
So right now, we're going through the mock-ups with the vendor and everything. So after that, we'll finalize that, and then we're going to go to production.
Right on. I remember when I was talking to you a couple years ago, you had ideas for a shoe. Are you still working on that?
Yeah, I've been working on the shoe. I've been working on the shoe, but right now I've been more so focused on the clothes, but just because I ain't want to mean too much like spread the budget too wide right now. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on the clothes right now, and
Right
then
on, man.
and then get more so back into the shoes. Just because of the overhead on the shoes be a lot. It would be a lot. Just to start on one sample of a shoe be like 25,000.
Damn. Well, I mean, I
Like
seen what you had cooking up. You had some dope ideas. So whenever you do release those, man, it's gonna be hot. People are gonna be ready for them.
yeah, cause like just breaking it down for some of the viewers who might be interested in doing their own shoe, just give you a quick little breakdown. So if you got your mold or your shoe, like the bottom of it, that's gonna be the mold fee gonna be about 2,500. You feel what I'm saying? So the sample, your first sample gonna be about 2,500. And then after that, you're gonna have to pay for each mold. Like, so just say your first sample of 10 and a half, now you gotta pay for the mold fee for 10, 9, 9.5, 8, 8.5, 7, 7.5. You gotta pay the mold fee for each one of those. So that's 2,500 per size. So that's why I was saying like 25,000. You feel me? To
Right,
break it
right.
down, somebody who might be listening, like, nah, I don't call that much. Nah, I'm just breaking it down. Because if you like the shoe, you're gonna go to production with it, and it's gonna cost you about 25 to spread it out to a whole to make sure you can reach the whole audience. You know what I'm saying? If you're going with the
So
certain masses.
when you're working on that, you got your mold together, right? Are you working with like an engineer or a specific type of designer to help you bring your vision, your design to life? Like when it
Man, I
comes
ain't
to
gonna
the cuts and the how they make the molds and all that?
Man, the CAD designer is the most important person for real, in a lot of the shoe process because it's all CAD design. You can 3D print the mold. You feel me? You can 3D print it, so it really just being fought the CAD design. Right now, I don't have a like an in-house person that I do for CAD design, but I do have access to a CAD designer. They don't really charge that much.
Got you.
Yeah,
What
for real,
about
for real.
the uppers and the leather and all that? How? Because those are some interesting cuts you got to make. I'm sure.
So yeah, but those would be like doing production, like pre-production. You'll do CAD design, and then from there you can make the mold and all of that. Then you're going to all right, picking the fabric side to whatever pattern, because you can make the actual pattern of the shoe with the mold in the CAD design. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I'm trying to figure out how you actually. I know you could do that shit all in 3D, right? But how when it comes to actually laying it out and cutting it out and making sure you have
you'll
the right
print it
shapes
out.
and
You got to print out the pattern. Like so, after you do the 3D or the pattern, then it might be yeah. This a pattern right here. Let me show you something. Yeah, this a pattern right here. So this like a skirt right here. You feel me? This half of the
try
skirt.
to adjust it.
So
I can't really see what was going on.
you see it. You see it
Oh,
now.
just the cut. Got you. Got you.
Yeah, it just this a pattern. This so from a 3D printer. You can print this out. Basically, what I just did, I printed this out. I cut around it. Now I can lay this on top of the fabric, cut around it, and use it for a skirt.
Got
Cause
you.
this
Got you.
this the right side and this the left side. If I
Got you.
trace around the whole thing and don't put a slit in the middle, it'll be one whole piece of a skirt. If I do that 2 times, that's the whole skirt.
Got you. Okay. So the same
Yeah.
idea for a shoe.
Same exact thing for a shoe. The only difference is the mold, like the bottom of the shoe.
Got you.
It's exact. The top of the shoe, that ain't nothing but like you do on the clothes. The only difference is that CAD design for the bottom of the shoe. And being able to have that silicone injector to really make the mold. Like that's it for the shoe. That's the biggest piece of, I know that machine right there about 25,000 by itself.
Got you.
Just the
So
mold injector.
so if you were gonna make that, you would make that in house, or you would export that out to China or somewhere like that.
Right now I export that out to China because I don't have
Yeah.
capabilities in house to really make the mold, the injector for the
A lot
mold
of a
for the
lot of
shoe.
even like Nike and a lot of that shit get made out in China, don't it?
Yeah, of course, of course. It just the overhead gonna be way cheaper just going to China. Of course, it just makes sense to go.
Right. Right. Right on, man. Hey, well, keep doing your thing, bro. Much success. I'm gonna be getting me some new trenches gear real soon, man.
Man, for
Real
sure,
soon,
man. New drop definitely on the way. New drop definitely on the way, man. Definitely got to send JD a care package, man.
for sure, for
Definitely know
sure.
we got your care package on the way soon. New inventory land in, man. New load is on the way.
Right on, man. Keep doing your thing, Dad. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, what I want to say, man, I'm really proud of this young man, and you know, like you're my son, and I love you, and I call him nephew, and I love him, and I seen where he came from, and then when he got out, he kept going. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
No, they ain't. They definitely ain't seen nothing yet. Cause we just now, I'm really just not figuring it out. Like how you just saying, like the paperwork, the IRS. I'm really just not figuring it out. And they be the thing, man. Some folks act like they be wanting to help you, but they don't really be wanting to help you without that. Like they haven't really wanted to give you the game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to
Right,
go and
right.
pay for it. But I respect it though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go and pay for the game sometimes. My mind be just so I know I can figure it out with just access to the internet and so much stuff. I just gonna just figure it out. But it do be worth it sometimes when they go on fast track you with for you not have to make a little mistake. You know what I'm saying? But certain little stuff, I'm like, damn, it ain't even that hard. I just had to figure it out. But I'm definitely done figured it out. I'm dead here close. I'm telling you. We
Definitely.
need to do another interview in like 6 months and then just see where we at with it. It's gonna be crazy, crazy. Y'all really catching it like at the tail end of my 18 months of being out of prison. So y'all really catch me in that transition where all that work that I done put in from then just not about to come into fruition. Cause these ain't been like no short plays. These been longevity plays. You know what I'm saying? Like just think now, you can't even go in the bank without 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think like goddamn this I'm on 18 months. So that means I'll tell the next 6 months. Oh man. Just wait to see where we at with it. You feel me?
Shit,
Cause
let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'm
yeah,
always down
yeah.
to have a conversation, man, and chop it up and see what's going on out there in
And
the
look,
shop, man, for sure.
look, now that he's out, see, I seen him in prison, and I've been to the shop what twice in Atlanta, maybe twice,
For sure.
and I've been seeing his this production and his like photo shoots and stuff. So when I come down, like I'm an investor, I'm behind the scenes, you know, like a manager, so I'm cool. So people ask like, are you next? Are you one of the actors? Or were you the model? I'm like, no, that's just my nephew. I downplay it. I don't brag about, oh yeah, I invested in him and all that. I said, that's just my nephew. I'm just watching.
For
So I
sure, for
just
sure, for
watch him,
sure.
and I love watching him grow.
For sure. No doubt
Just
about it, man.
like you,
No
son,
doubt about it.
I love watching you grow.
Hey
So
man, appreciate y'all being part of the journey, man, and believing in Trench Global, man, for sure.